Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Ashlyn, and today I'm going to be doing top 10 regrets of my first year as a new mom. Before I begin this video, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, turn your post notifications so you never miss a video, subscribe, follow all my socials down below, and let's get started. So, if you're new here, I'm Ashlyn, welcome. I'm 21 years old and I have a 1-year-old. He turned 1 December 23rd. So, yes, it was my first kid, so I'm a first time mom. But you learn a lot, and some stuff you already know, sometimes you learn along the way. I also have 3 younger siblings, so some stuff I did already know. But I'm gonna do 10 things that I regret that I've learned along the way or figured out along the way up until 1 year. So we could go ahead and get started. I'm not going to ramble for a long time, but the first thing is don't listen to everyone. So with you being a first time parent, whether you're the mom or dad, there's a lot of, what's the word, unsolicited? A lot of unwanted advice from coming from outsiders. So when you have a kid, of course it's going to be stuff you do. I mean, everything you the way you want to raise your kid, all this stuff, it should be talked about between you and your spouse. And along the way, a lot of outsiders try to come in and put their opinions in, and of course you want advice from some people, but some is just not asked for and some is too far. Like, I know there's people on YouTube who, like, people comment who don't even know them and try to tell them stuff or how to raise their kid and stuff like that. So that's one thing. And along the way, I was really upset when I was pregnant when he was born, just confused with everybody else trying to tell me how to raise my kid. So I feel like the next go around I definitely won't listen to people and just really focus on what me and Keyshawn are saying and what we have for our kid and how we raise our kids, and it's just going to be that. So yeah, the first one is not listening to everyone and let their opinions and all that good stuff bother me or get to me. So that's the first one. The second one is do more research on breastfeeding. I am breastfeeding, I still am, but with me saying do more research, like, I haven't had any problems with research. I mean, with breastfeeding, like, we've made it to 1 year, no problems, no pumping, just all that good stuff. But I wish I would have did more research on the aspect of, in case something was to happen, what would be my next move, if that makes sense. Like, I researched, okay, I kind of went into breastfeeding not knowing anything, just knowing that I wanted to breastfeed. So I didn't know if something was to go wrong, what to do. Like, if you're a mom and you breastfeed, like, cracked nipples is a thing. Like, I didn't research the things that could go wrong along with breastfeeding. So, and I'm still learning till this day. So I definitely wish I would have did more research so I wouldn't have stressed myself out as much, because if you breastfed or want to breastfeed all this stuff, you know, you can't really plan. I mean, you can't, like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. So when I first realized I wanted to breastfeed, at first I said 6 months, and then as we got closer I said 1 year, and now that we're at 1 year, I'm not ready to stop yet. He's not ready for me to stop yet, so it's really based on him. So don't really put a timeline on anything and just go with the flow. But yeah, that was kind of off topic, but along with the breastfeeding part. But if you would like a video, I know one of my close friends wants one, a video all about breastfeeding and my journey and tips and tricks and all that good stuff and cons and pros, comment down below, because I definitely want to do a video based on that. So number 3 is toys. I've said this in one of, I think it was one of my Christmas videos. The kids, what's it called? Gift guide for kids. With our next kids coming, I would much rather do like wooden toys, or I can't think of the word, it starts with the M, but toys like that, and not really electronic toys, because one, every toy Grayson has, it goes straight to his mouth and he ruins them. So with wooden toys, it's kind of harder to mess up and all that good stuff. And yeah, just do more research on good toys for each age, because also when you're a first time parent, you get a lot of stuff that What about splinters? No, they make it to where it won't do that. It's like a different type of wooding. I guess they have like a coat over it to where it won't do that. But like a lot of the stuff he didn't need and we had for no reason, and it's just taking up space. So I'm probably gonna do like, be more of a like minimalist mom when it comes to toys and stuff like that, because a lot of the stuff just sits here for no reason. So that's another one. And then number 4 would be better at asking for help. Although I love just knowing that I'm independent, of course with the help of Keyshawn, but being able to do stuff on my own. I've made it to 1 year. We're 1 year and what, 3 days, and Grayson has never once been out of my sight for more than what, 2 or 3 hours. More than 2 or 3 hours. I don't let him stay anywhere overnight. Like I wouldn't let him stay anywhere overnight anyways, except like with his grandparents, but I haven't done that. And I don't really like to ask for help. So I feel like that's like stressed me out a lot, weighed me down a lot. So I feel like I need to be better at asking for help, whether that's from Keyshawn or anybody, because I know even if like I need to sleep in some, I won't ask for help and I'll just struggle and like be exhausted and just sleep deprived. So definitely asking for help with my next kid. But the next one is baby led weaning. You stay over there. Can you let me film my video? He's so annoying. Anyways, baby led weaning. I had never in my 21 years of living heard of baby led weaning. My mom never heard of it. Keyshawn never heard of it. Nobody that I knew had heard of it. But I think maybe on YouTube one day and I seen a video about it. And it's basically just where you skip over. It's like the next move to transition into real food. So we would have skipped the baby food and just did like real, can you grab him? Do like real food, but like just different. I also wanted to do a video on that, but I do need to do way more research. But I'm doing a lot of research on that for our next kid, so that's another one. The next one is less TV. I'm gonna admit we do let Grayson watch entirely too much TV, so we're definitely not gonna let him watch that much, and figure out things he can do instead of watching TV just to keep him occupied. Next one is having a real nap time schedule. His first few months we did pretty good, but now if you can hear him screaming, we have sucked at nap time, bedtime. I just want to get a stricter nap time for him. Even with him being 1, he's still gonna have a nap time schedule, but also with our kids to come, they will all have a nap time. Even I don't care if they're 3, they're gonna be grumpy and need a nap. So that is something that I wish we would have enforced more, even if we had like, because we would be strong on it and then like travel to Alabama or have family come up and then completely throw us off of it. And I feel like even if we were in Bama or they were up here, we still should put him down at the same time, just so he could have got used to it. So that's something we need to work on. The next one would be being so hard on myself. I feel like as a female in general, you're going to be hard on yourself. And especially as a mom, I feel like I do everything wrong. If something was wrong with him, I would feel so bad and just blame everything on myself. So that's something. Hello. Say hello. That's sheepy butt. So yeah, that's something I really need to work on. Not even in the mom area, but in every way. Stop being so hard on myself and just give myself grace and all of that good stuff. Pretty self-explanatory. The next one is us buying so many clothes at once. So we did that with Grayson. Before Grayson was born, when I was still pregnant, we would, every time we would go to the store, we would leave with clothes for him, and he didn't wear half of them. So I feel like we are saving a lot of his clothes that we had for our next kid, but also just gonna buy as we go, in which we started doing when a few months ago. We just would wait until he was in his next size to buy next clothes, because there's no point on wasting clothes when there's so many outfits that he still to this day has not worn because he couldn't fit it, and it just, he grew out of it so fast. So definitely buying so many clothes at one time. The next thing would be buying things just because. I would buy stuff just because I like seeing it on Facebook or seeing somebody talk about it and put no use to it. So I thought he was going back to sleep. So yeah, buying so many things at one time we're definitely not gonna do. And just like I said, be like a minimalist mom, so we just don't have a lot of stuff just laying around everywhere. And the last one, my last regret as a first-time mom in my first year, would be giving Gray a paci at all. So he hasn't had a paci since what, August? So whenever he was 6 months, we stopped giving him a paci. Also, when he was first born, Keyshawn was really strong on not wanting him to have a paci, but with us traveling and him being in the car, it was kind of hard. So we did get him a paci, and it was a certain kind. It was from Munchies. Is it Munchies? I don't remember the brand, but he would only take that brand, and they broke so easy. So he would have to go without pacis for a certain time so we could order more to come in. So it was just a lot, and he really didn't like it. He just took it just because. So he's been without a paci since 6 months. So I really feel like there was no point in giving him one and wasting all that money on pacis anyways. So that would be something, and that's something that we're not going to be doing with our next kid either. We're just going to not waste money on pacis because I feel like there's really no point. I feel like pacis, I'm not like judging anybody for having pacis, but I feel like for us, in my point of view, it's just like something to get the baby to just shut their mouth, and I feel like he needs to and deserves to express his emotions. So yes, that is my top 10 regrets as a first-time mom. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. Follow all my socials down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.